Hello and welcome to another video from the only channel you need to not only survive the current apocalypse but actually enjoy it. Today's video is going to be another one of my camcorder reviews. This time it's my Canon PowerShot ELPH 130IS with 16 megapixels. The video you're watching right now is being recorded in 640 by 480. You actually have a choice with this camera between 640 by 480 and 1280 by 720. As soon as I get finished making this video and uploading it, I'll make another video in high def. This is what they consider standard def. If you notice, it's extremely clear. Back in the old days, this would be high def. Anyways, this camera is my latest camera. It's the only camera I own that is still available brand new. The other cameras haven't been produced for years, and so if you purchase one, you have to buy one used, or at least buy a new one that somebody has had in storage for 3 or 4 years. The camera that I just reviewed is this little Kodak. I got it for free. It cost me 30 bucks to get a charger and a battery for it. It's basically a brand new camera because all it really needed was a battery. But if I was given a choice of owning the Kodak over this Canon at $90, I would still purchase the Canon for $90. And you can go to Amazon.com and buy these things all day for that. In fact, I just checked and they've got one on there for $79. Free shipping, no tax. So it really is $79. I think I purchased this one for $88. Same deal. And you can go on there and get them in a package where you get like 3 extra batteries and a case and a tripod and the whole works for like 120 bucks. So, you know, you've got a lot of options. And they come in several colors. I like bare bones, so I got mine in, I guess, gray. And there it is. Now, if you notice, I've got a mirror on the back of this one so I can see myself in the viewfinder. That was a big deal for me because I've been vlogging for a while, and a lot of the times I'll go out and do really incredible videos. I go to upload them, and when I turn them on, it's like this part of my head's missing. Or the worst one is when you can't even see my mouth. I'm just talking, and all you see is the top of my head. So I had to be able to point this thing at myself. And a lot of the cameras that you can do that either have a viewfinder, a viewer on the front of the camera along with the one on the back of the camera, or you've got the viewer that folds out and you turn it around so it's facing you. And I don't like gadgets. I don't like a whole lot of junk. I like a camera I can put in my pocket, and this one fills the bill. And it does everything those cameras do except show you your face. So a $10 mirror was a very good option for me, and I'll do a video about that later. This thing also has an 8x optical zoom, not a digital zoom. We'll show you what that means. When you're zooming, the optical zoom actually moves the optics so that you get a closer view of things that are far away. And a digital zoom is something that's done with electronics. And the difference between the electronic zoom and the digital zoom is the digital zoom, you don't lose any image quality. With the optical zoom, you don't lose any image quality. With a digital zoom, you do. It'll actually get very, very grainy. Another problem is holding a camera steady. When you're zooming, keeping a camera steady is really important, so I will probably never use this zoom, which is why I'm doing this review on a screened porch where you really can't get a good idea of what the zoom is like, because we're talking about vlogging. We're not concerning ourselves with a lot of other features. Which brings me to the still image quality. For me, anything above 1 megapixel is just incredible. I can't imagine anything being any clearer. The last camera I reviewed was 8 megapixels. This one is 16. There's nothing I could tell you that would paint a picture of just how clear these pictures are. Now, I thought about and actually went out and took a few photographs. I was going to edit those into this video, but once you introduce editing, you're altering the image, and I want you to get a good understanding of what the video image is about. If I'd have added stills, it would have altered the video image, so we're not going to do that. And like I said, I can't, and YouTube is not a good, it's not a good place to be comparing photographs. Although I did it myself. When I was purchasing the camera, I looked at a lot of the stuff people had uploaded, and it kind of used that to taint my design, you know, my ideas about what I was going to get. Now, this other camera that I reviewed earlier, my old Kodak, which is obsolete, I got this for free. I spent $30 on a charger, and a battery. And if I had it to do over again, if I could buy this camera for $30 with the charger and the battery already on it, still in the box, brand new, or I could buy this Canon for $90, I would get the Canon. Canon is exponentially better, a whole lot more features. Now, the optical and digital zooms. One of the things that I like about this camera is you can turn the digital zoom off. So that gives you the freedom to use your optical zoom without worrying about going outside of those boundaries into a, an out of focus image. When you get to the end of the optical zoom, it stops. It doesn't go automatically into the digital zoom. And that's just one of the electronic features that you have with this camera. The back of it, it's loaded with all kinds of choices that you can make. But with this camera, you're also given the choice of putting it in full auto, which is what I'm using right now. I'm shooting this in 640 by 480 with the automatic feature on. It's not a big deal to advertise that your camera has automatic on it. Every digital camera they make now has some kind of a feature where you press a button and every decision is made for you. You don't have to set your shutter speed or your aperture or whatever you had to do back in the old days. You just turn it on automatic. Problem is, when I was doing my research for this camera, all of the other cameras had complaints associated with the automatic feature. People get a camera, they just want to press the button, but it comes out grainy, so they end up having to go turn the automatic off and adjust things themselves. With the Canon, everybody that reviewed the automatic feature said it was incredible. It was the best options. No one, goes outside of that. And for me, that's all I'm going to do. I want to vlog. I want to post YouTube videos. I don't want to be tweaking gadgets all day. I hate electronics. I hate computers. I hate cameras. They're just tools I have to use so I can talk, which is what I like. Now, another feature of this camera, which was a big deal breaker for me, I really was looking for a camera that had Wi-Fi. Cameras that didn't have Wi-Fi, I didn't even consider. And yet, since I've owned this camera, I haven't used the Wi-Fi feature because I can't get it to work. I can't blame the camera because I'm using an Ubuntu software, which makes my computer a little bit different than a Windows computer that's on a Windows operating system. But I'm not going to complain about Ubuntu because I really don't know why I'm not able to use the Wi-Fi upload feature. It could be the camera itself, it could be Canon's website, which is supposed to handle all of this, or it could be my Ubuntu. So we're just not even going to discuss that. It's a good camera. If this camera didn't come with Wi-Fi, I would still be willing to pay 90 bucks for it. And I didn't even pay 90 bucks. You can go online to Amazon Prime, Amazon.com, purchase this camera for $79 right now, and that's no taxes, no shipping, free shipping. So it really is $79, and for that you get the battery, the charger, the camera, and a lanyard. If you want to add other features, there are people that have package deals where you get a little lens wiping kit and extra batteries and an extra charger and a tripod and a case, and the sky's the limit. Just go to Amazon, check it out. In fact, I will include a link to Amazon Prime's webpage about this camera. Now, let's see what else we have to go here. Well, I guess that's it. I am going to, as soon as I turn this off, I'm going to upload this video, and I will take this camera and make this same video over again in high def so you can see the difference and decide for yourself. And I won't be doing any video editing. The video editing programs such as Microsoft Movie Maker, I think they do a really good job, but they do alter the image, and since I'm mostly making this video so you can see what the image is like, I'm not going to do any video editing. But I will later on make several videos about uploading and using Windows Movie Maker, and also about some of the gadgets I use for vlogging. In any case, love you.